on the actual 2020 system, I can go to, on the right, there's a map. I can go to a large map and see it there with populations down here. I know I've got a prescription assigned. In the 2020, the way you would find or assign a prescription, it's under the field, so it's tied to the field. So setup, field name, I'm going to touch on the demo field we're in, and right here is where the prescription is. So if that's blank, just white boxes, nothing's assigned. So I can touch in here, RowFlow demo pop. In here, if you want to assign a different attribute to a different motor or a different section of the planter with vDrive, you would have to do it from here, I believe. I don't think you can do it from the iPad that I found. So here's a single attribute. The whole planner is going to use one attribute, which is one layer of a prescription, basically. You can make prescriptions with multiple attributes. So if I made one for one hybrid, one for another, one for male rows, one for female, whatever it might be, I could select a specific attribute per motor, or I think it's per drive section, it would say, with vDrive. Motor 1, I'm going to select, say, population. Motor 2, if I had another attribute, I could select for motor 2. I'll show you quick how you would see if you had, or how you would tell if you have multiple attributes. I've got a prescription on here that I'm not able to get to the 2020, but here in the manual, this meter, it's MM truck per script. So see, there's determinate, flex, semi-flex. Those are three different attributes. So this is actually the way PropTech Consulting, Ken Ferry makes all their prescriptions. They make one prescription map with zones. And then basically on those zones, they make a layer that has different populations in the zones. And you select that. If you're one of their customers, you select that, the determinant, if you plan a determinant hybrid. If you plan a flexier hybrid, you select flex for the attribute. And the populations in the zones are going to be different for the flex hybrid versus determinant. There's also one for semi-flex. So it's basically like having three maps within one file. So if you had a determinant ear hybrid on the left half of the planner, a flex ear hybrid on the right, you could select determinant for the left and flex for the right. So if you're not interested in having left half, right half, or different sections, plan different prescriptions and different rates, then you just assign one prescription. The easiest way to do it is from the iPad.